The mouth is more than just a tool for speech or a gateway for food. In facial profiling, it is a powerful zone of emotional release, communication style, personal boundaries, and self-expression. The way a person's mouth is shaped, how their lips move, the lines around their mouth, and how often they smile or frown can reveal an incredible amount about their personality, confidence, emotional history, and even leadership potential. Understanding the mouth helps leaders, professionals, and even life partners better interpret communication cues, emotional needs, and relational styles. This episode dives deep into the symbolic and psychological language of the mouth and what it says about how someone shows up in the world. Let us begin with the width of the mouth. A wide mouth is typically associated with a high degree of expressiveness. People with wider mouths often have strong communication skills, are outgoing, and find it easy to express their emotions through words. They enjoy engaging with others, are not afraid to speak their mind, and often have persuasive energy. They are natural motivators, public speakers, and connectors. In contrast, individuals with a narrow or smaller mouth may be more reserved in communication. They prefer thoughtful, deliberate expression and may value listening over speaking. They might take longer to open up, but when they do, their words carry weight and meaning. They can also be excellent writers or introspective thinkers, finding other ways to share their truth. The fullness of the lips is another key marker. Full lips generally indicate a generous and nurturing nature. These individuals are often empathetic, emotionally open, and prioritize relationships. They enjoy giving and receiving affection and tend to be emotionally expressive. People with thinner lips may value emotional boundaries more clearly. They are often more logical, less inclined toward overt displays of emotion, and may need personal space to feel safe. This doesn't mean they are cold or uncaring, but rather that they process emotion internally and show it selectively. The balance between upper and lower lip also tells us about the balance between giving and receiving. A fuller lower lip suggests a person who enjoys being cared for, pampered, or supported, while a fuller upper lip can indicate someone who loves to nurture and offer support. Smile lines or nasolabial folds offer insight into emotional history. Deep lines may reflect a life full of emotional experiences, highs and lows, laughter, and sometimes stress. These lines are not signs of aging, but of emotional richness. A person who smiles often develops these lines naturally, and it reflects a disposition toward joy and connection. A stiff or unmoving mouth may suggest emotional suppression, past trauma, or a habit of self-protection. Individuals who rarely show emotion through the mouth often learn to guard their feelings, either through upbringing or life experience. This insight is critical in leadership or HR environments where emotional intelligence is key. Recognizing that someone may not show emotion openly doesn't mean they lack it. They may simply need more trust before revealing their authentic self. Tension in the jaw or tightness around the mouth is another valuable clue. People who habitually clench their jaw or purse their lips may be holding in frustration, stress, or unexpressed opinions. They are often disciplined, focused, and driven, but may need encouragement to share their thoughts and feelings more openly. In contrast, people whose mouths rest in a relaxed, neutral expression often feel at ease with themselves and others. Their communication tends to be open, warm, and approachable. The position of the corners of the mouth can also signal default emotional orientation. Upturned corners at rest usually indicate a naturally optimistic and open personality. These individuals are seen as approachable, positive, and often find it easier to build rapport. Downturned corners can suggest a more cautious or reflective nature. These individuals may be more analytical, critical thinkers, or emotionally private. They might take longer to trust, but often possess deep insight and integrity. Lip movement during conversation provides another layer of data. People who articulate words with precise mouth movements often have structured thinking. They value clarity, accuracy, and order. They might be lawyers, researchers, or professionals in high-stakes environments. People whose lip movements are more fluid and dynamic often enjoy storytelling, humor, and emotional connection. They can be actors, sales professionals, teachers, or leaders who inspire through presence. Their energy flows with their words, and their message is often felt as much as heard. The color and hydration of the lips can sometimes reflect energy levels or emotional availability. Bright, healthy lips often signal vitality, enthusiasm, and openness. Pale or dry lips may reflect emotional fatigue, burnout, or guardedness. Of course, hydration and health play a role, but in facial profiling, we consider these cues in context. Consistently dull lips might suggest someone is emotionally exhausted or underexpressing their needs. Now, let's talk about smiling. The smile is a universal human signal, but its form and frequency vary by personality. A broad, full smile with visible teeth is a sign of openness, joy, and trust. These individuals are usually socially confident and emotionally generous. They enjoy spreading positivity and feel comfortable being seen. A closed-lipped smile can indicate humility, caution, or controlled expression. It might be a social habit or a genuine preference for emotional privacy. In leadership, a person who smiles genuinely and often tends to build strong teams, boost morale, and foster psychological safety. The way someone laughs also carries meaning. Loud, open-mouthed laughter shows extroversion, comfort in expression, and a lack of inhibition. People who laugh with their mouth slightly covered or with a chuckle may be more refined, self-aware, or even a little self-conscious. Neither is better. It simply reflects how someone manages their emotional display. In HR interviews or team building, observing someone's natural smile or laugh can help determine how they'll fit into an existing culture. When someone bites or chews their lips, it often signals internal stress, overthinking, or emotional suppression. This subconscious habit can reflect perfectionism, anxiety, or emotional withholding. Leaders and coaches can use this awareness to gently probe or support without pushing. Likewise, lips pressed tightly together may signal resistance, discomfort, or a desire to protect personal boundaries. People in this mode are likely to be cautious in revealing their inner thoughts, especially in high-pressure or unfamiliar environments. Let's move to asymmetry. A mouth that curves more to one side while speaking may indicate ambivalence or internal conflict. It can also reflect someone who has mastered adaptability switching between humor and seriousness, logic and emotion, depending on the situation. A perfectly symmetrical mouth may reflect emotional stability and strong personal boundaries. As always, no one feature should be judged in isolation. The entire face must be read together. In romantic relationships, the mouth plays a major role in attraction and connection. People who smile easily and kiss passionately often enjoy emotional intimacy, physical closeness, and expressive love. They thrive on connection and may need regular emotional affirmation. Those with restrained mouth movement may prefer subtle, deep expressions of love. They show affection through actions, loyalty, and quiet presence. Understanding this helps couples better meet each other's emotional languages. In leadership, the mouth is a crucial indicator of communication style. A leader with strong lip control, thoughtful pacing, and clear articulation is often seen as credible and trustworthy. Their words feel measured and reliable. Leaders who speak with passion, humor, and expressive mouth movement often inspire enthusiasm, energy, and collective purpose. Both styles are valuable. The key is recognizing what kind of leadership is needed in a particular moment, structure, or inspiration, logic, or emotion. For recruiters, noticing mouth behavior can help assess role fit. Someone with precise, minimal lip movement may be better suited to analytical, behind-the-scenes roles. Someone with a broad smile, expressive lips, and dynamic speech may thrive in public-facing roles. During interviews, paying attention to how candidates speak, smile, and hold their mouth gives subtle insights into confidence, stress levels, and communication preferences. Even silence is revealing. When someone stays quiet in a group setting, observe their mouth. Are they smiling softly, showing warmth even in silence? Are they pursing their lips, signaling disagreement or discomfort? Are they relaxed, simply listening? These micro-expressions offer valuable feedback about how a person is processing the moment. In meetings, negotiations, or therapy, these subtle cues are often more honest than spoken words. Lip care and enhancement through cosmetics also have social meaning. Some people wear bold lipstick to signal confidence, presence, or creative flair. Others prefer subtle or no lip color, reflecting a more natural or grounded personality. Lip gloss might reflect a playful or youthful energy. Again, while facial profiling focuses on structure, choices about appearance can provide context about a person's mood, intent, or self-image. Cultural differences in mouth expression are also important. In some cultures, smiling frequently is seen as a sign of respect and friendliness. In others, reserved expressions are associated with professionalism or maturity. Understanding this prevents misinterpretation and fosters better cross-cultural communication. In conclusion, the mouth is a map of communication and emotion. It tells us how people express themselves, where they draw their boundaries, how they handle conflict, and how they share joy. It reveals their comfort with vulnerability, their confidence in being heard, and their willingness to connect. In business, relationships, leadership, and daily life, understanding the mouth helps us listen better, not just to words, but to the deeper message behind them. In the next episode, we explore the eyebrows, those expressive frames of the face that reveal intuition, focus, control, and leadership instincts. Get ready to decode the mind through the brow.